Here's Brody Brazil.
There's an election in November in Oakland.
Right.
And if this thing runs into the election cycle,
It's messy.
it's going to get real messy.
Yeah.
It's going to get real messy real fast because you sit through the Oakland City Council meetings just like I do. You know, a lot of those people are running for mayor or other office. And they may not be there. And then that would mean that they're electing people to replace their spots. And they're the gatekeepers. They're the ones that need to vote on this thing. And then it becomes a huge hot button political issue. Do you support HT? Do you not support HT? That's going to be a big part of your candidacy in how you're running. And I just think that's going to muddy everything up. So I think they really have to get this done before the election cycle. Also, frankly, the mayor's done a really good job on this. She's really pushed hard to get this thing done. And when you lose Libby Schaaf in office come November, whoever ends up replacing her could be pretty scary in terms of the amount of interest in getting this thing finished. I mean, she's been a major champion for this project. And when she's not mayor anymore, I don't know what will happen, what that'll look like.
Well, I know several individuals have already announced their candidacy, right, for running.
Yeah,
you're
looking at several people that have weighed in heavily on the projects in these Oakland City Council meetings.
So you know where they stand. You know where they stand, though, right? I mean, nobody's going to hide on this and then say, "Well, now I'm mayor. Here's my position."
Those
right?
haven't necessarily been binding. I mean, the EIR one was, but I mean, you're going to have Rebecca Kaplan running for Alameda County Board of Supervisors. You have Sheng Tao running for mayor. You got Lauren Taylor running for mayor. You got Trevor Reed running for mayor. You got a lot of movement there. And I think Taylor and Reed, and to some extent Sheng Tao, have been supportive of Howard Terminal. Kaplan's done a tremendous amount of work on Howard Terminal, and she'll probably get to vote on it as an Alameda County supervisor potentially if this thing drags on too long. So yeah, I think that it's going to be really interesting. I don't know. I just don't know where it goes if it gets muddied up in the Oakland election season. And frankly, Brody, I don't know how I know this much about politics at this point. Because we're supposed to just be sports guys. Like, why do we know all this?
There's a difference between a DEIR and an FEIR and an IFD. We've got all the acronyms covered.